Hey homeschoolers, I'm Melissa Webb, former full-time classroom teacher and homeschool mom turned full-time business CEO and encourager to homeschool families everywhere. I am determined and dedicated to helping you in this journey that you're on. Yes, I want to give you sound, educational, practical tips and advice, at the same time making sure that you're enjoying the family journey that you are on. So if you are looking for a place to be encouraged and inspired, you have found the perfect podcast. Homeschooling is a work of heart is truly the perfect place to start. So welcome. Let's jump in. Well, hey there, homeschoolers. How are you doing this week? I hope you're doing great. I have been trying to get some projects going and underway. I know a lot of people do their cleaning in the spring. I often find myself feeling more up to cleaning closets and things like that in the fall. So I don't know if that's strange. We often have people coming to stay this time of year, so maybe that's part of my motivation. But I like some fun, upbeat music when I'm doing it. And I don't know, do we have country music fans or do you people detest that style? I love so many different genres of music, and country can be one of them, especially if it's really upbeat. I've always been a fan of Brad Paisley. And are you familiar with the song that he titled The World? It's an oldie, it's probably 20 years old. I still love it. I love just that it's upbeat, but I think the lyrics are a little humorous and also sweet. It's the one where he says, at the airport ticket counter, you're just another fare. At the beauty shop, at the mall, well, you're just another head of hair. That's all right. That's okay. You don't feel important. Honey, all I've got to say is, to the world, you may be just another girl. But to me, baby, you are the world. I feel that way about our children. Is that how you feel about your children? To anyone else, my boys may just seem like another kid. But to me, my boys are my world. And I imagine to you, your kids are your world as well. And they are why we do what we do, why we get up early and go to bed late, and all the things in between. So when we do fall short, because we're human, and when we can't get to it all, because it matters so much to us, sometimes we can be so hard on ourselves. I don't think that's just me. I think you probably do that too. But let me ask you this. What if feeling like you're not doing everything was actually proof that you are doing what you can and what matters most? Are you able to prioritize when you can't do it all? Are you at least picking up the things that matter the most? I just bet you are. So please don't be so hard on yourself. I want to remind you of the Starfish Story this week. It's a great story. It's one you've probably heard before, so it could be a refresher for some. But if not, I think you'll enjoy it. As the story starts, you find this young boy on a beach. There's been a storm, and hundreds, if not thousands, of starfish have washed ashore. And now they are dying because they are drying out in the sun. And so the boy is bending down. He's picking one up at a time, and then he's gently tossing it back into the water. And a man walks by. He's like walking his dog, and he's watching this kid, and he gets closer. He sees what this kid is doing. Like there's thousands of these starfish, and just one at a time, the kid picks one up, tosses it, picks one up, tosses it. So when the man approaches, he stops and he says, "Hey, kid, look around you. Do you see how many starfish there are? There are literally thousands. You realize you cannot possibly save them all." And the boy, as he bends down, picks another one up, tosses it into the water, looks at the man and smiles and said, "Probably not, but I know I could save that one. I love that story. It's a good reminder that when we can't do it all, we can do one thing, two things, or maybe three things that matter. I also like to think that man stops, right? He stops walking and he starts helping. But I digress because that's only going to lead me into a community service project idea. And I want to come on back to this idea because when I hear that story about this sweet boy who wants to do the best he can do, even though he can't do it all, it does make me think of you as home educators, as moms, especially homeschooling moms. You wear more hats than most. Have you ever really thought about all your responsibilities? There are so many. And if you could imagine all of your responsibilities like this beach full of starfish, never ending, you just see them all. Oh, I see that our car insurance is due, registration is due. Oh, I need to get smogged this year. So-and-so's coming for dinner next weekend. Oh, the laundry is piling up. Oh, I need to teach. It is a lot. It's like all of these starfish all over the beach, and they're all important. Have you had days like this where you're just overwhelmed because you're like, they're all important. How do I do it all? Me too. I have had days like that. But maybe the point is not to save every starfish or handle every responsibility every day, but maybe it is choosing one thing, taking care of that one thing, and feeling good about that one thing. So this week, I wanted to offer you 3 starry reminders that hopefully will help you see your life a little bit differently, in a less overwhelming way, realizing it's not about saving all the starfish. It's not about taking care of every single responsibility. That would be overwhelming and could even feel defeating. But instead, we focus on what we can focus. So here we go. Reminder number 1, small actions still count. That's it. Small actions still count. You do not have to fix every problem today. You do not have to take care of every responsibility today. You have just today to get 1 or 2 or maybe 3 things done. Was there that one math lesson that you explained calmly or successfully this morning or yesterday? That's successfully taking a starfish and tossing it into the water. Or did you diffuse a meltdown that your kiddo was having with a warm embrace? That's a starfish gently being tossed. How about making time for a read aloud that you squeezed in because your kiddos really, really wanted you to read that book, so you slowed things down to make it happen? That mattered. All of that matters. It should matter to you like that young boy. Getting that 1, 2, or 3 things done is really important. And don't forget who it really matters to the most. Your little starfish often is your child. And you are making time for that child each and every day. And I know many of you have multiples, keeping you even more busy. I have been working with kids for a long time, have 3 of my own, and they do not remember the whole calendar that I built out for a month of all the things we were going to do. But you know what they do remember? Moments that we connected, moments that mattered to them. So please keep that in mind. The second starry reminder that I have for you is to remember that impact is not always visible immediately. So tossing that starfish back into the water did not give that boy instant fireworks. Music didn't start playing. What it was doing was quietly giving that starfish a chance to live. And I think about this for me as a writing teacher and writing coach for kids. I work at teaching writing skills to all of my students, and I model patience with my young writers, and I teach them the steps. And I too have to pause and breathe when I realize they skipped some of those important steps. And now we have to backtrack. And it would be very easy for me to think, oh my goodness, this child is not making the progress I hope to see. But at the same time, I have to remind myself that I'm actually planting something very real. Is it visible yet? Maybe not. But I know we are going in the right direction. And I think that progress in homeschooling in general is often invisible. You feel like you're doing something again and again and again, and are they ever going to get it? It could be months, semesters, even years before they really do, but just keep at it. Trust the process. Pick it up, toss it in. Pick it up, toss it in. It feels very repetitive, but something is happening. Something really good is happening, and you have to remember and believe in that. Okay, the final little starry reminder I have for you this week is to remind you that you're not called to do everything. Do what you can, delegate what you can, let other people help you. But keep in mind, the boy on the beach, he wasn't running around yelling and screaming and feeling all scattered. He also wasn't sitting there making a rescue spreadsheet. He also wasn't panicking over the scale of what he saw. He just helped one starfish at a time. So while you absolutely may be feeling the pressure to clean the whole house and plan the perfect lessons and feed everyone organic meals and home cooked and keep the laundry caught up and raise geniuses, stop long enough to breathe. You are putting that pressure on yourself. You have some kind of thoughts in your head that you are supposed to be all that and a bag of chips. Now, I don't know where that comes from, but that's worth thinking about. Why do you have that thought? Why are you putting that pressure on yourself? I'm all for some pressure, but you know when it's too much, when it's affecting your health, when it's affecting your happiness. That matters. And the good news is that if you're the one putting the pressure on, you can also take it off. So instead, pay attention to the little starfish around you. It would not have done that starfish that the young boy picked up any good if he threw the starfish into deeper sand instead of the water. He had to be paying attention. So pay close attention. This week, really focus in on your kiddos and ask yourself some questions like, do you have an anxious child who needs reassurance, maybe a few practice problems with you before you just give the next math quiz because you've got to get that math quiz done? Slow down and just focus on what you can do to help with the anxiety. Or do you have a tween who just needs a quiet car ride home after dance practice or soccer practice without your to-do list? Hey, when we get home, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, or some kind of lecture. Pay attention. What does your starfish really need? Or maybe you have a younger child who just wants you to listen without being busy all of the time. Or maybe if you really pay attention, it's you who needs to take better care of yourself. Are you doing that? Are you taking walks by yourself sometimes? Or getting a bubble bath and a good book? Or planning a shopping day without your kiddos? We need those things to bring us joy. It doesn't mean you're doing something wrong if you just need time for yourself. That is a normal human tendency. So don't sacrifice that. Find your people, make it happen. Definitely take care of you. And I just want to remind you that the busyness of your life simply means you are living a very full life. Isn't that great? You have children to love and to teach, children who can run and play and get messy and then make things messy. You have a home and clothes to clean and kids to pick up after. You have friends and you have family inviting you to go here and to go there. You are busy, but for so many good reasons. So remember that and be joyful in what it is that you have rather than feel overwhelmed. Every single day, I hope that you glance at all the responsibilities surrounding you. Keep in mind, these are your starfish. Pick up what you can and quietly toss a few back into the deeper water. And remember that, to this world, who are you? You're just another mom or dad. But to your children, you are their world as well. Right on. Well, thanks so much for tuning in and listening this week. Hey, if this was something that you found valuable, don't forget you want to subscribe or follow so that every time a new episode is dropped, you'll be the first to know. And hey, before you go, if you are looking to get some of this academic writing under your belt and outsourced so that it's one less thing, freeing you up to enjoy more time with your family, hey, you're going to want to head over to writeonweb.com to see what kinds of resources and materials I have available for you. I will look forward to seeing you there, and I will look forward to seeing you here in our next episode. Right on.